A great day ahead to each and every one of you. By the way, this is Jagan Mantha, Integrated Life and Career Coach, who is doing the WSC Video Nugget series. WSC stands for Will, Skill, and Chill. Clues for overcoming your transition blues. That's the tagline of the book. I will be explaining about the tagline in a separate nugget itself. But right now, in the video number, uh, 8 that I'm doing right now. Actually, I am going to put out another quote, which is like ideas are a dime a dozen, but people who implement them are priceless. You may be wondering, what this quote is about, but I'll get and explain that quote and how does that relate with Papa Kehte Hai song. But first and foremost, let's talk a little bit about Papa Kehte Hai. So this is a song first time I saw along with my all mates, engineering mates, actually, because this got released in second year of air engineering. NIT Roorkela, I'm class of 91 pass out. So this song, we saw it. This movie, we saw it in 1988. Little did we know that life becomes one kayamat, say another kayamat, and all that. Kayamat as in, those of you who probably don't understand, kayamat means danger. Okay. So so life and life and career seems to be not big kayamats, but small mini kayamats. Some kayamats really caused by external circumstances. Some kayamats caused because of our own internal thinking and feeling process, which are not really a match. But anyway, once again, Papa कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, बेटा हमारा ऐसा काम करेगा. मैं पापा के बारे में क्यों कह रहा हूँ? So that actually, you can see an old video in my YouTube channel where I posted the story behind Will Skill Chill, where this whole story of why I think that to my papa I have done not bada kaam but at least chota sa kaam. If you can see that video, that link is anyway, I'm going to put that in the references, but I'll summarize what it is about. Because most of people currently live in fairly cosmopolitan as well as nuclear settings now, isn't it? Most people these days. So, but I don't. I know I have been living with my parents in the sense, one passed away, but one Papa is still. Thankfully, he's by my side for the last 2 decades. That may sound a little unusual to many of you, and in the sense unusual in the sense it's at least not the run of the mill nowadays. But then there is a special set of circumstances because my parents have went through some health challenges, and I happened to, they were just forced upon me in the sense, but then we thankfully through a teamwork, we could actually, as a family, we could ride those challenges. During that time only, I changed from my track from a managerial path in an IT company to getting more into learning and development. That's when I pursued my blogging and all that, because I was such a great speaker. So anyway, even now, probably I'm okay in the sense, I'm definitely don't rank among the best that I know, anywhere close as well. But every day, good news is that every day I'm doing a little better than yesterday, which is great news. So anyway, the reason Papa कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, I'm putting that song. Of course, the whole generation would have crooned that song because who doesn't want their parents think as if they have done some great work. Me no different. So when we pursue some career and some success and become, get into C-suite, most of the times we think that my parents will be very proud of me. So I'm unlike that kind of success pattern because I'm more of a mid of the run kind of a player, pursued mostly, a mid career paths. But then I also pursued very different career paths. getting into learning and development, as well as trying to write my own book for a very long time and all that. But in a way that addresses the transition problem, because transition problem is very personal to me, because I went through a transition problem, not the career transition problem, but some kind of transition challenges happening at home front, which needed some adjustments to pursue a little more balanced career at the work front. Because long ago I said, this you will find in my book. Somehow I felt, if I would have pursued uh, the operational path I was in at that time, when personal circumstances were, needing more attention, I felt like, it would be burning the candle at both ends. So thankfully I said no to that and did something else. Um, it was not easy. It took its own time, but then I try to, somehow, not, it's not about my story though, it's typical story of many people out there. But what was different about me is that maybe, I have the language ability to at least pen down my own thoughts. Then later it became, somehow trying to share it with others. So anyway, one thing led to another. So any Bollywood movie out there, ideas are a dime a dozen. You will find so many ideas out there. किसी चीज के बारे में शायरों ने लिख दिया होगा songs, but the more important point is which idea you have been able to implement and made it your own would be priceless for you. Thank you very much. This is nugget number 8, Jagan Mantha. WSC guy, will, skill, and chill. We need all of them and ongoingly if we want to better our life and career transitions. Thank you very much for your attention.